Hi.
Well, we're here. Where are we?
We're in Temagami.
Yes?
Yes.
Everyone knows that already. Where are we?
We are on the portage going into Obabika Lake.
That's right.
Yes.
We are. Well, we're halfway done the portage.
Yeah.
We did a little piggybacky.
So
we got the canoe here.
Sit.
Yeah.
And go further.
And Sue's birthday weekend. It's Labor Day. Super exciting.
I can't wait.
It's about let's leave it. It's about 11:30 on Friday morning.
Yep.
And we have all day. The winds aren't too bad. They're supposed to be about 18 kilometers with 23-kilometer gusts against us, of course, actually to the side of us.
To the side. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, so we're hoping to get a really good campsite way up at the top of the lake and stay there for the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to paddle like nuts and hopefully do that.
Do some exploring.
Do some exploring, and got a lot of fun stuff in store,
Fishing.
so stay tuned. Yeah.
I can't wait.
Okay. See you in a bit. All right. Well, we're just at the portage. We're on our second load here. We're double carrying, obviously. And hang on 1 second. Can't hold the camera right here. Trying to get Sue in. There we go. So I've got the food barrel, which weighs about 1,000,000 pounds because we have tiny bit of alcohol.
Well, because we eat good too.
Yeah, and we got some really, really good food. Although the meat for tonight and the meat for tomorrow night are already at the other end in the little cooler bag we brought. But that's okay. So, yeah, Sue's got the canoe there, the Swift Canada Day canoe. And just making our way to Chinaman's Bay on Obabika Lake. So, we're at Chinaman's Bay on Obabika Lake. Yeah, there's a couple cottages here at the start, but they disappear very quickly.
And then we go into nowhere land.
Seems like the winds are pretty good. We're just in the bay, so it's hard to tell, but it stopped raining. It rained just a little bit. As soon as we got out of the car, we had like a little spurt, and then it stopped.
Like
so
going that way.
yeah, we were supposed to get a little bit of rain on and off for today, and not a huge amount of accumulation, a little bit while we're sleeping. But that's it, supposedly. We'll see.
We'll see.
We're prepared.
We don't care.
Yeah.
We have a big tarp.
Yeah.
Rain jackets. We're good.
Got anything to say?
No, I'm excited to go.
Okay, let's get out of here.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
It's pretty dark and dreary out here, but the worst of the clouds seem to be on the other side of the lake, and the wind is blowing them away from us. We've got a little bit of cracks in the clouds here, and wind is pushing that towards us, so hopefully we won't get hit too bad with any nasty weather. Alright, well, just over there is the campsite that I stayed on the first night of the Obabika Loop, and Sue graciously said we could go over and see if my hat was there. Now, it looks not that far maybe on the video, but it's at least 1.5 kilometers, I would think, across, and we've got this lovely black clouds that weren't coming towards us. Well, the wind has changed and now it is coming towards us, so I aborted the mission. I have opted to leave the hat there. If it is still there, I have no idea. My friend Mike said he might take a look for it last week for it. He's still out on trip, so maybe he's already got it. Maybe it's gone. Maybe someone else took it. Maybe I didn't even leave it on the campsite. It's not worth it for us to get stuck in a crazy storm in the middle of the lake. No. It's just too big water, so I told Sue I'm sacrificing it. I'll just have to spend $40 and get another one. Anyways, we're doing pretty good. We're making good time. I think we've done about 4 kilometers so far since we left. And we're just coming up to where the first set of pictographs are. So I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there's 2 bald eagles right in front of us, right there. Just flying. Oh, here they come towards us. Let me get a better shot of them. Oh, I can see them on the camera. Oh, they've just sat up in the trees.
Oh, it's a baby. It's a baby and a mom.
Baby and a mom?
Yeah, that's a baby.
That's awesome.
What, a youngling?
All right, I'm going to paddle for a bit so we can get a little closer and we'll see if we can see them again.
Okay.
That she spotted a pictograph. I don't know, I just see some red marks. But right here, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that's why I never see them, because I'm like, I still don't see it.
It's like the ones in Bon Echo. It's the same kind of thing where it's the red like that. Some of them are really clear and some of them aren't. So
I don't even know if all I can see is my reflection. I can't see if you're in the picture. All right, let's keep going. Looks like we're gonna miss this. We got some sun opening up here on the lake, and actually way out there there's a whole bunch of seagulls, so that might be that whole trout thing that's going on there. But we're gonna try to make our way to a campsite. We might even stop before we want to, depending on the weather. We'll see how it goes. All right. Well, we ran right into the rain. It came from every direction, so there was no way around it, and got pretty soaked. Winds picked up really good, so we just kind of came over to shore and just covered up the gear with a garbage bag and covered ourselves up, and looks like it's ceased now, so I guess we're gonna keep going. Okay, we're about 1 kilometer away from the next campsite, but we're probably about 10 kilometers away from where we want to be, so give her a go. Off we go. No, I ran into some more bad weather, some more really dark clouds coming, so we just pulled over at a campsite en route and just pulled the boat up, and we were huddled under this tree for a bit while it rained, and looks like it's clearing up, but you can see it's really raining a lot here. We're not really worried about the rain. When it started raining, we were out there, it started pouring, but it was the wind. It just started gusting like crazy, and there were like huge waves. And this is a really big lake, so we just thought it'd be better just to wait a bit. We have all day. It's like, I don't know, 2 o'clock or something like that, 2:30. So we're sitting here waiting for the rain to kind of disappear, and here comes Alex. Uh-oh, I let go of your boat. Look at, I screwed it up. Okay. Oh, okay. Tell Victor Newman I said hi, and we'll see you on Sunday. Yes, Sunday morning. Okay. See ya. And there he goes, the great Alex Matthias. So we're sitting here and we're kind of just hanging out, checking out the campsite, and the speedboat comes up and he's like, "Oh, you girls okay?" And Sue and I are looking at each other, and I'm like, "I don't think that's Alex." "No, I don't think it's Alex." He's like, "Yeah, it's Alex." I'm like, "I don't know." Because the last time I saw him, when I recorded him, he had gray hair. I guess he just dyed his hair, so it was hard to tell anyways. It was Alex. So we chit-chatted with him for a bit, and now he's taken off, and looks like we're good to go, eh?
Look at it.
So let's get going. We got about 6 kilometers to go. And once again, the sky is saying it's blue, but we've seen this before. The forecast was exactly this. It was supposed to be rainy on and off all day, so as long as there's no thunder and lightning, we're okay, and as long as the winds stay down, we shouldn't be too bad. So we're gonna head out, I guess. Right. And now you've met Alex.
And now I've met Alex.
Well, we paddled again for a little while. What do we do, like 2 kilometers, something like that? And then all of a sudden, we went through the little bay, like, it's not a bay, it's like
it's like a little...
a narrowing, the narrows, I guess.
Yeah.
It's actually, Obabika means,
is it two
lake, lakes? One lake meant to be, one lake that means should be 2 or something like that. One lake, it's on the map, one lake that should be 2, or one lake that acts as 2 or something. So that's the part that separates, that would have separated each lake from each other, I guess. And as soon as we paddled through that, the wind was coming from the west, and all of a sudden it just started coming straight at us. And it was going strong. Yeah. So we just happened to be passing by this campsite on this point, and we paddled about maybe 10 strokes, and I said, let's go. This is not, there's no point in paddling in this. It's so windy. Here, I've got my hand over the microphone, so now you can hear it. It's strong. And it's coming right at us, and we've got about 3 kilometers left to paddle to get to the site we wanted to go to. 3.5 maybe? 3.5, 4-ish. So I said, let's just stop here. We're still no rush. What time is it?
3 o'clock? 3:20.
So 3:20. So let's wait like a little bit, maybe an hour. We'll see what happens. We're having a snack. Sue let me have one of her eggs.
I'm eating pistachios and raisins.
Yum. So we're just gonna sit here for this really nice campsite. It's got a beach, and where's the there's the fire pit. Fire pit over there. We're just sitting on a little bench, so it's actually really cold. So we're just sitting here, kind of just having a snack, and we're just gonna wait and see what happens. We decided to wait because there were some really black clouds, and it was a good thing because there's some crazy white caps on the water. The wind has picked up again, and it's once again pelting rain. So we've got a little spot in the forest where we're sheltered, and we're going to hang out there until this passes, and then either stay here or we'll make our way the rest of the way. Alright, well, it's 4:25 and we've decided to make a go for it. We're gonna head toward the next campsite, and then if it's still good, we're just gonna keep going. We got about 3.5 kilometers to get to this site we want to get to, so off we go. Oh, we finally made it to the campsite we wanted to get to. It's really pretty. It's got a beautiful beach, some rocky shore too, and then a nice area in here. We can put a nice shelter up over the fire pit, which we're going to need because it's raining once again, and that's as much as we've seen. What you doing, Sue?
I found blueberries.
You did not.
Sure did.
What did I tell you about the blueberries?
You were like, oh, the blueberries are all gone. It's not, they're all done. I was out here 2 weeks ago. There's no more blueberries.
And what do you got?
I found blueberries.
You sure did. We can pick some for our oatmeal on Monday morning. So do you want to stay on this site? It's okay, eh?
I'm glad we made it.
You know what? Next to the site on Wakimika,
This is beautiful.
it's pretty comparable, I have to say. It's a beautiful big fire pit here. There's a couple of trees, so we can put the tarp right over the fire because we're cooking on the fire tonight. We're making shish kebabs. So that works, and you know, if the weather gets nicer, then we can always just take it down. And then there's a trail up here to this beautiful big flat spot where you can put many tents if you need to. And then, I don't know if you can see that black, my finger keeps getting in the way. There's a privy back there, which is quite interesting, and I'll take a clip of it later and put it here so you can see it. And there's all kinds of trails, but the best part
Is the view.
is the view. It's absolutely gorgeous. Huge, huge beach. Like, I just have to stop the video right here so I can take a photo.
I'm like, I gotta take a photo.
That was stunning, but you know what? We got to get this meat out of the picture. All right, so we started to get the beginning of a rainbow coming up over here. Sue was like, rainbow! And we ran over, and it seems to have faded away. But at the bottom of the rainbow is the Seagull Loon Fest. And over there is where they are doing the little exercise in which Alex explained to me.
But what happens is the trout down at the bottom, the bigger trout, are scaring the herring up
Yeah.
to a certain depth. The loons are going down, catching them, and scaring them up to the surface. And the seagulls are getting them. So it's all natural. It's all
They're fishing.
nature. Yeah.
At first we didn't even see the loons at all. We just saw these little black things popping up in the water, and then we realized it was the loons. So really cool. Okay, can we count the loons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
11,
10, 11,
13,
12, 13,
16?
15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I count 19.
Yeah. So they keep going under and up.
Yeah, so really cool. Anyways, we need to set up camp and get everything going because we're not going to have dinner till like late. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Loons. Oh my gosh. $25 loons. They're like a gang. It's like a gang of loons. There's 25 of them. Hello. Wow, you should be glad they're not calling because it means they're not frightened or scared or anything. Woo. All right, we got the fire going quickly. Somebody left a whole bunch of wood. We will obviously add to that pile once we get more settled, but it started to rain a little tiny bit, so we got the tarp up. It's up really good, actually. I set up the chairs here, and there was a little table, so I've got the plates out already for dinner. Sue's just cutting up. She's going to put some onions on her shish kebab skewers, and what else are you putting in between there?
Oh, peppers.
Peppers and onions.
Peppers are in here.
And I'm just doing meat. So I've got all the meat cut up in here. There's a bag of steaks, so there's 5 pieces of steak each and 10 pieces of pork each. And I've got some skewers here that I bought. I actually couldn't find my set that I had, so bought some new ones there. So that's ready. So we're gonna make them all up, and then hopefully by then the fire will be going good enough. We'll put the grill down and put them on there. And to go with it, we have this beautiful salad. I actually bought a Mediterranean salad, and then I added a half a cucumber and a whole bunch of grape tomatoes or some feta in there, and some onions for Sue because I'll eat those. And I even managed to get myself a glass of wine poured. I don't think Sue has a drink yet, but
Getting there.
we'll get there.
I'm getting there.
Yeah. So, and the loons are still out there. Not as many, but there's a whole bunch still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There was 25 of them, so there's still 12 of them out there in front of our site, which is amazing. Here's the meat for the skewers, and I cut them up into nice chunks already. The beef actually came off of skewers, and then I just froze them, so they've already got holes in them. And then over here we have a little package called Sue's meat. All right, so we're gonna get these skewered up. We've got our meat all skewered up. It seems I brought maybe a little bit too much meat, but hopefully we can manage. I've got the 2 meaty ones there on the bottom, and Sue had to make 3 because she couldn't fit them all on there with the vegetables. So we've got a really good fire going now. I'm gonna wait till it dies down just a little bit, and then we'll put them on there and cook them up. All right, I cut up all our little bits for our salad. It looks absolutely beautiful. I got a Mediterranean grape dressing for each of us. Suze is there. And the shish kebabs are cooking nicely. They're going to take a bit, but they're coming along. We just took a couple off to start with. The other ones are on the fire, but they're pretty much cooked, I think. We tried a piece of meat and looks pretty good. So we just took them right off the stick and we're going to eat. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. Is it good?
It's really good.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You're doing pretty good there. Look like a silhouette. It must be pretty, but getting dark out. Oh, the lake looks beautiful. Well, the rain seems to have stopped for now, which is nice. We just had a little bit when we got here, after we set up the tarp. Nice, somewhat of a nice sunset over there. Nothing too crazy. Might turn into something better. I'm really loving this site. It's so beautiful. This is a nice big rock here on the point. So you've got rock, which is amazing. I love rock. And then over here is like, you know, this beautiful beach. Goes on forever. And then over there's like the Pebble Beach part. And then we've got this beautiful campsite in here. Sue's sitting here on this beautiful custom lounger. It's like a, I don't know, like a rock chair. And it's just perfect. Well, unfortunately, my hammock's going to be there tomorrow, so she won't be able to sit there, but she doesn't know that yet. I think she said she's going to put hers over here on this side. So, anyways, I'm going to get back to, we just finished dinner. It was so good. And just cleaning up everything. And then sit down and enjoy a couple cocktails.
Hi.
We're just sitting here, hanging out by the fire.
On our first night. It's a lovely fire.
It's a great fire.
I'm so full from supper.
Oh,
It was so good.
so full. And a Reese's peanut butter cup and a little mini Snickers for dessert. And now we're just sitting here having some beverages, some pops. Right? Cheers.
Totally. Cheers.
So it was a good day. It didn't exactly go as planned. It was a good thing that I had the day off today and we got up here early, because I think if we would have left at 11 as planned, we'd probably just be getting here. No, I don't know. It's hard to say because the wind died out in the afternoon. Well, right after we got here, actually, the wind died out.
Of course it did.
Yeah, I mean, easy portage, no problem there. Paddle was a little bit tricky. I mean, there was a lot of storms rolling in from all different directions, and we just pulled over. The wind was so strong when we were at that last campsite that we almost stayed at. I mean, it just came out of nowhere, and literally it was like
it stopped
we were right there beside the site, and we couldn't move. And I said, "Let's just go." We just like dug really hard, and it was good we stopped there though. And I'm glad we made it here, because this site.
This is amazing.
Might be my favorite site of all times, and I know I said that about Wakimaka, but I think I like this site better than Wakimaka. It's just bigger, it's a little bit more spacious. That's awesome. Anyways, we had a great dinner.
An awesome dinner.
And the plan tomorrow, it's Sue's birthday weekend, in case you guys didn't know. Last year we did her 40th birthday trip, so this one's not quite as special because it's just a regular birthday.
It's another birthday.
Yeah, but tomorrow we are going to go. Sue's never been to Spirit Rock. As you guys know, I have, or if you watched, you've seen me. I went there last year. But I haven't come in from this side. Now, when I talked to Alex Matthias a few weeks ago, he told me that there's actually a trail that goes right to the campsite from the portage. And then there's one that goes up to the top, and you can look out Obabika Lake. So we're going to probably do those two trails tomorrow. And then we'll maybe just explore the lake a little bit. There's Grandmother and Grandfather Rock. We got a nice dinner tomorrow. And then Sunday we've got a pretty cool day lined up, but we'll tell you about that later.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's later.
So we're going to sit here maybe for a couple more hours and digest all that meat we ate. And then we'll probably head off to bed. So I might see you in a little bit, might not. So bye.
Bye. also why the chicken crossed the road.
Good morning from a very calm, very beautiful Obabika Lake. It's about 6:20 in the morning. There are 4 loons right in front of me. Kind of hard to see, but they're right there. And there's another pair coming up the lake. Beautiful, beautiful sky. It's going to be a great day. The loons are starting to gather on the lake. There's 6 of them out there now. So awesome. Well, that's not a bad way to wake up at all. I'll take that for my alarm any day. So here's our sensational privy. It's actually quite lovely. It's got this nice custom wall built so that nobody can see you. Alright, so we finally got out of the sun. It was so nice and warm. We were enjoying it. And Sue's in charge of breakfast today, so what are we having, Sue?
We are having sausages with some scrambled eggs on top, grated cheese, and we're going to toss them all in a wrap. Eat away.
That sounds good.
Yep, I'm looking forward to it.
Was that the original plan?
No. The original plan was sausage with eggs on an English muffin.
That sounds good.
But I forgot English muffins for tomorrow's breakfast. So we're improvising today.
That's very clever.
Homemade jam. I wonder who thought of that idea.
I don't know. Maybe you? No? Alright, so Sue's got the eggs in there, some sausages. She had a bunch to snack on because I didn't want too much on there. And we got the wraps laid out with some cheese on them, all ready to go, and then just dump the eggs on top. Sounds like a good breakfast to me.
Eggs, cheese, sausage.
Oh, look at you.
All wrapped up.
How the heck do that to mine? I don't do
You want me to wrap yours too?
that. Yeah, I put it in the top because I just fold the bottom over and fold each side over. I don't know how to do that fancy thing. What? You work at the pita pit? Oh, that's fantastic. Bye, I'm going to eat. It's really good. Nice job, Sue. Oh, good. I don't say thank you. It's all gone. Well, it's just before 10 o'clock and we're just getting ready to head out from camp. Got the canoe flipped back over and got it near the water, and we're just packing up our stuff. We've both made lunches for today. Sue's off hanging the barrel, and We have a whole bunch of stuff with us, so our hiking boots and lunch, and yeah, I think we should be good. We each have 2 bottles of water, and I also have my Pure and Ice drops in case we need to make some water on the fly, and I have my Katadyn bottles, so should be good to go. Alright, well, Sue has returned from hanging the barrel, and we have finally gathered all of our things. Boat's all packed up, and we're ready to head off, yes?
Yeah, going for an adventure today.
So we're going for an adventure. I'm really excited to return to Spirit Rock. Now that I know a bit more about it, I did do some research before my trip last time, but meeting Alex and talking with him, and just over the last year I've learned so much more about this place, so I'm excited to do that. I'm excited to do the trail up the cliff because I've never done that to the top, because apparently you can see all of Obabika Lake, so that should be awesome. And yeah, I think we're good. Ready to go?
We're ready to go.
Let's get out of here. Very, very calm waters on Obabika Lake this morning. Quite lovely. Sun is shining. There's just a couple little clouds. I believe we're not supposed to get any rain today, so it's a little bit chilly, but I'm sure once I start paddling I'll get warm. We actually have mirror out here on Obabika. It's ridiculous. It's making up for yesterday for sure. Not that it was that bad, but it's still pretty. We have different levels of agreement on how bad it was between the 2 of us. Sue thinks it was kind of like a monsoon, and I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Right, so we were on our way to the portage into Spirit Rock so we could do our little hike, and we saw this black dot on this rock. We both figured out that it was a plaque, and I thought it would be for Daniel Trask, and it is. Daniel Robert Trask, June 7th, 1983 to November 11th, 2011. His greatest peace was found in nature. His spirit lives on in these sacred forests of Temagami. Guided by the spirits and connected in love, his journey continues. Free spirit, brave soul. Rest in peace, Daniel. So we're at the portage from Obabika to Spirit Rock, Cheeks Con. Probably not saying it right. And I was just about to walk past it, and I noticed that someone drew a little skirt on it. Yeah, girls portage. Hiking we will go. So we're hiking the portage into Spirit Rock. Super excited to go back there. This will be Sue's first time, and I told Sue about the axe marks on the trees the other day. It's actually in one of my videos too, and she saw it, and she just recognized them as we were walking. He'll never do another portage in Temagami the same again.
I know, right?
Yeah. That's how I was the whole time I did the loop after I saw Alex. Every portage, I was like, oh my gosh, look. I never noticed they were there. It's amazing how one person can say one thing and change how you look at so many things. It's amazing. Sue just spotted the coolest thing. It is a snake with a frog in its mouth. I think he's a little startled by us, but he's to eat. Wow, this is like the best day ever. We're like seeing and experiencing so many things.
That's so cool.
That is amazing.
You can see he's still like chomping.
What kind of snake is that, do you think?
Garter snake, maybe?
It's a big one.
It is a big one.
It's got to be about 4 feet.
At least.
I would say 3 feet, but I think
Probably 3
because
feet.
he's bent.
Wow. can see him eating as we're not moving now. He's not scared anymore. I just startled him, that's all.
So we're hiking along and we ran into Alex. We saw his boat out here, so we knew he was here. And when I had messaged him, well, we'll talk about that later, what we're doing tomorrow. But we will be seeing Alex tomorrow. And when I had messaged him, he said that today he was taking some people out. And
we just saw those people.
Yeah, we just saw those people and they knew who I was. I mean, yeah, so Alex was like, where are your canoe paddles? And we were like, what do you mean? We're not portaging our canoe, right? We're just going to walk and hike the trail. And he's like, oh, I got a canoe down there. Just take my paddle. So he gave us his paddles. Yep. And we're just going to give them back to him tomorrow. And now we don't have to hike we only have a 650 meter portage. And then we'll jump in the canoe and paddle over to Spirit Rock. So thanks, Alex, again. So we arrived at the lake. And instead of taking the trail and walking all in behind here to there, we're going to jump in his canoe and just paddle over. I cannot wait for Sue to experience this place. We've got some tobacco. We're going to do an offering, and it's going to be really cool. Well, Sue and I just did our offering, and I thanked Mother Earth and the rocks and land and water and all the things. Safe passage, and for allowing us to have this beautiful day. And we're just sitting here for a minute quietly admiring these amazing rocks and really feeling the power of them and how overwhelming they really are and how just amazing they are. They're just so large and just, it's hard to describe in words if you've never been here. I almost camped here. I didn't get the chance to because it was just too hard for me to get in. I had a really long day and I just couldn't make it, but I did a day trip here. And kind of nice to sit here for a little while and
have some lunch.
Enjoy the beautiful view. Hey frog, you better watch out for the snakes here because they eat frogs like you. Alright, so we went back on the trail, paddled the canoe back to the trail, got back on the trail, and now we're on the other trail going to the lookout. And this is supposed to be a steep trail. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm pretty tired. We didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Had a couple beverages, got up really early this morning, and we've had a very, very full day. Not that I'm complaining. It is the last day of August and should be lived to its fullest, as I try to live every day, but especially this day. So, not sure how long the trail is. I don't think there was a kilometer or meterage or anything on the sign, but I guess we'll get there when we get there. Alright, well, we made it to the lookout. It's quite beautiful. We walked straight up for 30 minutes. I'm pooped.
Me too.
And now we're going to go back down, and then we got a canoe back across Obabika to our site, where my hammock awaits.